I'm not distant. I'm just not confused anymore. Welcome back to my podcast, you guys. This is episode number 22, and we're going to basically talk about why detachment is not cold. It's actually emotional clarity. And before I get started, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, share my video if it needs to be heard by somebody that you may know that needs to hear this message, and also be sure to check out my amazing Decentering Men journal, which is in the description box below on my Gumroad. Okay? All right, you guys. So, have you ever realized how peaceful it feels when your nervous system finally stops chasing people who never knew how to love you? Well, today we're going to be talking about something that used to be misunderstood even by me, which is detachment. Not the cold cut-off kind. Not the kind where you act like you don't care but cry in secret. Not the kind where you're performing unbothered for Instagram. No, I'm talking about emotional clarity. The quiet kind. The grounded kind. The kind that whispers, I'm not waiting to be chosen anymore. I choose me. People will say you've changed, that you're cold, that you're not like how you used to be. But here's what they forgot. How much you used to shrink, how much you used to beg, how much you used to perform for breadcrumbs just to feel seen. They only noticed the silence, not the war you had to end within yourself. You stopped over-explaining. You stopped reaching out first. You stopped twisting yourself into somebody you're just to earn love that was never secure in the first place. That's not distance. That's healing. That's what boundaries sound like when you've been stretched too thin for too damn long. Detachment doesn't always come with a big dramatic ending. Sometimes it actually comes pretty quiet. And then you just wake up one day and their silence doesn't even sting the same way anymore. You stop looking at your phone. You stop rehearsing conversations you'll never have. You even stop needing them to understand your heart because you finally understand it yourself. You realize what you were calling love was really just emotional confusion. And clarity will never beg. You're not being cold. You're conserving your energy. You're not heartless. You're just finally done offering warmth to people who left you out in the cold. This version of you, she's not bitter. She's not guarded. She is definitely not too much. She's a woman who's learned to protect what it took her years to rebuild. Her self-worth, her nervous system, her peace. So if they call you distant, unbothered, or unavailable, hell, let them. Because they never really saw you anyway. Not when you were bending, not when you were breaking. And if detachment feels lonely sometimes, that's okay too. Because clarity is quiet and peace does not perform. So the next time someone accuses you of being quote unquote cold, remind yourself of everything it took to come home to you. This is not distance. This is emotional clarity. This is sacred ground. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and to check out my amazing journals. I have a free journal, and if you want to go deeper, I have my Decentering Men journal, which is on my Gumroad account. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next podcast episode.